We are live.
We're live.
Now recording.
Should be live.
We're live here on
Probably
Twitch.
test that out.
Twinch. Radio.
That's right. So, guess what? We're live with another episode of fucking Outcast song, my dude. My dudes. I'm Boosh / Connar / your DM for the evening. With me today, I have Ashe. Who you playing?
Hi, I'm playing Adria, and just as an aside, Taylor just turned on the VPN, so if everything fucks up in a couple minutes, we know who to fight in the street.
Yeah. Next, we got oh my god, it's Nifty.
What? What do you f***ing want?
Who are you playing?
I'm playing Naroah, dude. You know this.
All right, moving on.
You know who I'm playing? You watched the last
I don't know,
episode.
but the people at home might not know. Athena, who are you playing?
Show a cat boy.
Excellent. Posie, what are you playing? Who are you playing?
Shava, sorry.
I was about to say, fine, fuck you. Anyway, Tom, who the fuck are you playing?
Hello, I am playing Bubbles.
Excellent. Excellent. And I'm playing everyone else. What happened last time? I'll tell you what happened last time. You got... I will.
We don't have to.
Watch the last episode, you fucking animal.
Watch the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you guys.
so you guys are currently, just to explain the situation, you guys are doing an infiltration mission on the person who enslaved Show back in the day.
Show voice, why are we here?
Yeah.
What is the show voice? Why'd you do both of those things in the show voice?
I'm sorry, repeat.
What are we doing?
Because I can't do a show voice, anyways.
Yeah. Anyway.
What could possibly go wrong?
Absolutely fucking not.
meow.
Wait. Hey guys, it's me, Show. I sure love lasagna.
I hate
Mondays.
Oh god. You know one of us has to draw a show in the Garfield style now? You've conjured that into the world, Connar, and now we have to make it.
I despise it.
Who's the John Arbuckle of this group?
Odie is Dice, and the John Arbuckle is I think it's Uglug. So anyway,
you're doing Uglug dirty, but okay.
Uglug's got that single guy energy. Anyway.
Wow, dude. Fuck you. My wife is dead.
I know your wife is dead. I know it's sad. It's just the same like sad dad energy coming from both characters, but whatever. John Arbuckle's a fine upstate. No, he's not.
No. Connar, Uglug has the vibe of someone who has fucked. Might again, but probably wouldn't out of respect. John Arbuckle has never fucked.
This is true. All right.
Can we stop talking about my dad?
It's 11 a.m. I've already cracked open a gin and tonic, everybody. It's 11 a.m. I'm drinking a gin.
God, I wish I had vodka right now. But alas, last time you guys decided to do an infiltration mission on the people who are stalking Show with the help of the wizards that were tracking down Adria. Basically, they agreed to help as long as, they can keep Adria in their sights. So, you guys managed to get on ship.
Very in her sight.
Yep, very in sight. There might have been a wonderful scene off camera, but you know what? You can watch the rest of the episode on YouTube when it airs.
My fan fiction will be published eventually.
Yes. So, if you want that NSFW fanfic, Subscribe to Ashe's OnlyFans. Anyway, you guys
Follow
teleported
Ashe
onto
on
the
AO3.
AO3.
Follow me on AO3.
Follow me on
Ashe on
AO3.
OnlyFans.
Actually, I do have an AO3.
Ooh.
I want to fucking read your fanfics.
I've only written My Hero Academia.
That is
No.
fair.
Anyway, you guys teleported onto an airship and you landed into this guy's pool. I'll describe this pool to you. Very ornate room, beautiful looking pool for indoor pool with a glass floor actually. So you can actually see the ground below hundreds of feet underneath
That's
the water.
horrifying.
Yeah. So all of you actually teleported into the water. And are currently, submerged.
Oh, dear.
Except for Sho, who is on top of Dice, and Dice is just tall enough so that Sho isn't touching the water. Just a little bit of the toe bean is touching the water right now. Not very pleasant.
I really do hope this
And-
water won't damage my new dress.
Remember your training with your dad.
Adria, you're talking, but it sounds like there's lots of bubbles rising to the surface.
All
Am I
right,
in
are
the
we
deep
fighting
end?
stuff now?
Yep, you're fighting. First up, and oh yeah, by the way, there were manticores in that room. It turns out that Sho, you remember these as the guy who
The
kidnapped
bitches. They're
Yeah,
bitches.
former master's pets. And
Do they have
we'll call him
names?
Abner from here on out. Do they have names? Sho? That's up to you.
Bitch 1, bitch 2, bitch 3, and bitch 4. Sho never
Right.
bothered to learn their names. He just hates them.
They were mean. Anyway, Sho, you're up.
So how far can I get, considering the fact that I'm standing on Dice's head?
Um,
You're gonna have to get in the water. Sucked in.
you can roll me an acrobatics check, and we can see how that goes for you. Oh yeah, no, if
That's a pretty good acrobatic check.
yeah,
No,
so no,
I could have done better.
Yeah.
you managed to jump half your speed to the corner of the pool here.
Okay.
You have movement left to spare.
So I would like to go up to this manticore then. Over
Yep.
there.
Yeah. What are you gonna do with them?
I'm gonna slash at him.
All right, do it. You can move your token.
Slash at him with this. 18.
18. That hits. And you do have
8.
the second attack.
Yup. I want to do a blade flourish with that though.
Okay.
I would like to do a defense flourish with that.
All right. Roll me that bardic inspiration.
What die do I roll for that again?
That is a D8. It is on your sheet. I have it labeled under
D8.
bardic inspiration for you.
All right, so I have a plus 3.
It's your AC, and that did 3 extra damage.
Yes.
Roll me your second attack.
20.
That hits.
9.
All right. So you jump off of Dice's head, submerging him a little bit lower, and land on the side of the pool. I like to imagine you do a cartwheel into a forward somersault, doing a what I like to call a tempest, doing 2 slashes towards this manticore on the top of its head, doing some decent damage to him. He's not down yet, though. Next up, Naroah.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna go right here. First, I'm gonna rage,
All right.
and I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna get my. Well, I'll go. Naroah fucking just turns all jackal-y.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my big fucking claws. I'm gonna make an well, I'm at advantage, aren't I, for being directly behind?
Yep. You do.
Sweet, and I don't get disadvantage for that. That is going to be a total of 28
20. Yeah, that fucking hits.
to hit. And the damage is D8 plus 5 slashing plus something. Hold on. Okay, so it's Dex and magic. Okay, so it's 1d8 plus Dex. Okay. Give me a sec. 1d8 plus Dex. 8 plus 5 plus 3. 4. So 8 plus 9. So 17.
17.
On the first hit.
That's damage.
That's my max damage, yeah. 17. And
All
then I'm
right.
going to roll again. That is going to be 29 to hit.
All right.
4 plus 9 is 13. And then I'm going to do my last hit, which is 26.
That hits.
And that is 5 plus 9, so 14.
Yeah. Describe your kill.
Naroah literally
damn.
runs in and just kind of fucking puts her claws into its back and just sort of tears through him, approaches Show, and is like, "Are you alright?"
Yeah.
As he
Show's
just
just
kinda,
kind
like,
of
rips it in
wide-eyed and
half.
looking up at her. And he's just like, yeah. That's all he's got. Just, yeah.
All right, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Next up is our good friend Shava.
Can I climb out the water?
Yes. Using 5 feet of movement, yeah, you can.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna use a basic wrist launcher shot.
I'm sorry. Please repeat, Shava.
A wrist launcher shot.
All right. Who you hitting?
I'm gonna do this one to my left.
That one?
Yes. I just realized you guys can't see me. Sorry.
This one, Connor.
Yes.
I'm thinking.
Okay, that one. All right, roll it.
Danny, are you editing royalty free
That
music
hit.
over this?
That
Better be.
hits. And Jenna let the cat in.
Thanks, Jenna.
Hey!
So now I have to get him out.
Oh,
Can we just win while you do that?
No. So yeah, you did 6 damage to him. Next up, unless you want to do a defensive position, Shava.
I'll do that.
Or dodge.
I think
That's
you can also take a bonus action and shoot again, can't you?
yes.
I'll shoot again.
Because don't they have the feet?
Sharpshooter. Do you have that,
No.
Shava?
No, the
What's
other
the feat
one.
you're talking about?
The crossbow one. I could be wrong.
You
Crossbow
are.
expert.
They do not.
Oh, okay.
Or at least I don't see it on their sheet.
I thought they had something that let them attack with their bonus action, but I guess it was wrong.
Yep. All right. Next up is Dice. Dice is gonna hop out of the water. And see that one of these manticores are dead. Hella dead. Let me just give that X right there. And Dice is going to attempt to jump over to here. Tom, can you roll me an athletics check for Dice real quick?
Sure. Said athletics. He's actually trained in athletics.
Yep.
Hey,
He still got a
hey.
9 though.
Sorry, everyone.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
We're echoing in the stream.
Oh no.
What?
Ow.
Tom, do you have the stream open in the stream
I know
computer?
why. I am terribly sorry. I somehow had a second tab that suddenly turned on.
Oh, so
I'm gonna
Congrats.
leave now. I'll go make some churros or
be
something.
gone with
Danny?
you.
Danny, edit in a churro.
All right,
No, sure. Who's that guy?
Because I was gonna say
Adria.
the computer that's hosting the stream does not even have a microphone.
Adria, you're up.
Yes, hello. All right, I'm going to first get out of the water. And
All right.
then I'm going to rock off a little ditty I like to call Eldritch Blast.
All right.
So that's a 17 for the first one, and a 15 for the other one, and I'm targeting the one in the right corner.
All right. Both
This one?
hit.
Nice.
So you did 2 towards the one in the right corner.
Correct, and I did 18 damage altogether.
All right, you blast this one pretty good, but not good enough.
That's right.
Next up, Bobbles.
Woo!
Bobbles.
Blanket, my octopus, is going to swim over to me. And when it reaches me, it is going to use its action to release an ink cloud
Going to
to
what?
surround itself in me, thus allowing me to use my bonus action to... I'll teleport behind this one.
Into
And
its
then now
shadow.
I have a reason to bring out the darkness token. Aha! And I'm going to attack this one.
Do it.
So because I teleported, my first attack is actually with advantage. So yeah.
All right. 27 hits.
Ooh, that's max of my slashing. So that's a 11 slashing, 7 poison.
All right.
And then I am going to attack again.
Do it. You ignorant
This one
slut.
is at normal.
That
I
also
rolled
hits.
another 27. So, and another max damage. So our rolls are doing pretty good today.
Yeah.
So it's 11 slashing, 6 poison.
Yep. And then, is that all?
Yep.
All right. Next up is O'Connor. O'Connor is going to use Misty Step to get. Let me get out that ruler. Need to check something real quick. That's not who I need. And that is. Let me.
What's happening?
I'm just trying to find something for him. He's going to do Misty Step over to here and conjure a Flamin' Spear. So that's right on top of the Manticore. Manticore needs to make a DX saving throw.
A dex. That'd be dexterity, wouldn't it? DX.
Yep, he's gonna cast it at a higher level than usual. What's his highest? Let's do it at level 6. So he's just gonna blow his 6th level spell slot on that.
That's a choice he can make for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to get this done quick. So that's a total. Oh god, it needs Manticore needs to roll dex save. And then
That's a nat 1.
I'm gonna roll
Bye.
how many
Bye-bye.
d6 was that? That was 6d6.
Bye. See you, idiot.
Give me a second. Okay. Flaming Spear appears, and he just takes 17 plus 24. That's 1. I'm sorry, 18 plus 24. Boy, I can't math in my head right now. I'm so burnt out right now.
Your phone is a calculator.
I don't have my phone. You ignorance. I'm not going to.
Call me it, bet.
Fine, you ignorant slut.
40.
Yeah, that's what
42.
I am.
All right. Guess what? That's the exact amount of HP this one had.
Incredible.
So
Good
just
job.
a burst of flame, like this thing leaps up, little fireball appears in front of it, bursts, instantly vaporized. Now, it's the Manticore's turn. And this one.
Are they intimidated by the fact that me and a dude just ripped them in half with ease? Like, literally?
Interesting little thing with them. They are remember how the Anzu you fought last session's eyes went from blue to fuchsia?
No.
Well, that happened last session. These
Okay.
Manticores have a similar thing going on. They don't look
Right.
all the way there.
Oh, good. Cool. Awesome.
Anyway, the Manticore next to Bubbles is going to fucking nat 1
Correct.
and not hit Bubbles at all.
Get fucked, idiot.
How unfortunate.
This one's going to fly over the Shava and bite the crap out of him.
Good luck, moron. Miss.
Miss. And miss. Holy shit. Anyway.
Wow. Get absolutely fucked.
Yeah. Dice regretting every decision he made by jumping towards you guys. Anyway, back to top of the order show.
Me. Okay. Don't have that many options at the moment, honestly.
You got your spells.
I got my spells, but
You could also dash over to try and get behind him, so that way Shava will have advantage hitting melee.
that is out of my range.
Yeah, if you dash.
It would use all of your action, but
Sure, if it helps you.
Me.
Would I make it?
roll me acrobatics. Or
athletics. Acrobatics or athletics? I can
Either
pick.
or, whatever's higher. I don't care.
Acrobatics.
14.
14.
I'm gonna say you just make it
Right. I got
and
it.
are able to balance across the narrow tightrope across to get close to Shava, and you poke this thing in the tail, getting its attention. Next up, Naroah.
Hi. So I have a special little thing with my feet called Athlete, where I can make a running long jump, where I only move 5 feet. I only take 5 feet of movement, but I move a total of 10 feet. So I'm going to do that until I get to this guy without
Okay.
dashing.
All right,
And then
you
I'm
do
going to
that.
make 3 attacks. And I'm going to reckless attack, so I'm at advantage for all 3.
Okay.
Sound good to you?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, that is fucking awesome. So first hit is does a 27 hit?
27 hits.
Okay. Does a natural 30 hit? Or
Natural
a natural 20 plus 10?
Yep, that hits.
Damn.
Sick. And does another natural 20 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just roll me your damage.
No, I believe. Okay, I'll roll the baby damage first.
Roll me the
so
baby
that's
damage.
5 plus 9 is a total of 14. That's my baby damage.
All right.
Now I have a special thing as a barbarian. Connar, correct me if I'm wrong, called brutal critical.
Yeah. So that's you roll 3 times.
So that means
your dice.
I roll
so that's
3 times,
3d8.
right?
Yes,
So
3d8.
10 plus 12 plus 9. 12 plus 9 is 21.
No, you don't add your modifier every time. It's you add the 3 times the dice. So
But
is
I
that
have
3
to add
times?
that once, don't I?
You add the modifier once, and then it's 3 different dice. Which attack are you doing? Are you doing the bite or the claw?
The claw.
All right.
So I attack 3 times. So the first one, it was what I said, plus 9. So 21. Because I added it once.
Yep.
And then it's 7 plus 4, which is 11, plus 8, which is 19, plus 9, which is 28.
All right. And is that all?
That was 2 of my. No, I have another crit, don't I?
Yep, you do. Roll it for me.
7 plus 6 is 13. Plus 1 is 14. Plus 9 is 22.
All right. Describe this kill.
I just sort of hoist it up. I do the same thing again. I just kind of walk into it, rip it apart, just sort of wink over and shows direction.
The pool right now is just stained red with blood. Next up, Shava.
Let's see. I'm just going to. Can I use an acid shot?
Yeah.
Do that.
Roll it.
Is it this one?
It would be the one next to Bubbles.
No, I meant the vial.
Yeah. That's it. Roll damage, you hit. Describe your kill.
I shoot it.
Good job.
And acid splashes on it.
Yeah, and this thing is about ready to try to swipe at Bubbles again, and just and it melt like the fucking skeleton before it can even hit Bubbles falls apart. It makes a pretty awful pool where Bubbles is currently standing, filled with manticore fur and bones.
Noah just kind of like laughs a little bit.
All right. And with that, you beat all the manticores.
Well,
yay!
O'Connor dismisses
next?
the
Well, that
flaming
was-
spear. Dice is like, okay.
It's a really good use of the 6th level spell, buddy. Give him a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Yeah, you all could have
That
left.
was certainly eventful.
I'll dismiss rage and go back to human form.
All right. That's one of your rages used.
Mhm.
So Bubbles is going to assume that these things have poison in their tails because they're scorpion tails. Can I use my poisoner's kit to try and identify / extract some?
Yes.
Yes.
Give me a roll.
Did anyone take any damage during this? I don't know what you would call it. Skirmish? Playing with 5-year-olds? This was really easy.
I'm fairly unscathed. Dress is a little bit wet, though. Bit of a
So
bummer
I rolled
there.
a natural 20
You look over at Naroah and I'm covered in blood.
for a total
Alright.
of 28.
All right. So, Bubbles.
What do I get?
Bubbles. You would actually be wrong. I forgot
Oh?
that these guys don't have poison in their tails.
Wow. Even though, they don't have a tail attack, but it doesn't mean there's no poison.
They've been horrible
This is terrible.
scorpion tails.
Maybe it's
Like-
just not like prehensile enough to be effective as an attack.
What I'm gonna say this because you rolled nicely, and I'm feeling generous today.
No, I mean, it's okay if they don't have any.
You get 1 vial. You can apply it to a weapon. You get an extra D8 of poison.
Yeah.
Woo!
You sound
1
so
use,
excited.
1 hit, 1 use, sort of deal.
Oh, so it doesn't work like the poison vials.
So, Dice is like, all right, so it looks like we got 2 ways to go here.
Mm-hmm.
Left or right?
Would I know what way to go?
Show, you know that to the left is the prison.
Take it back now, y'all. 1 hop this time. Sorry.
And then Adria is drowned. Adria's dead body was found in Miami.
Hello, it's me, Brooke Gillian again.
Roll with your
Here.
Yeah. Brooke Gillian finds Adria's dead body in the middle of Miami.
Oh God! Oh no!
Jesus.
To your
Rifle,
right.
let's go.
All right. Enough distractions aside. To your left is the prison. You remember spending some time there before you were broken out of there.
Mhm.
Your house broken.
Now, granted, most of the time, you knew Abner had a taste for the exotic. You knew the manticores were there, but they were never really out of their cages. On further inspection of the place, it's kind of disheveled. The pool's relatively clean. There's a few bones at the bottom.
Are those normal?
Show those aren't normal.
Are there any head bones or skulls?
So there's a skull.
I want to take the skull for my crab.
All right, you dive into the water and grab a skull.
She crabs a skull.
You never told me what was to the right.
Oh, to the right is is the living quarters. There's master bedrooms and then servant quarters. as well.
Just to clarify, Connor, we are in the air, yes? Based on the
Yes.
glass?
Yes. You looking down below through
Is
the
there-
water.
Is there anything that I can roll to see whether or not this place is actually populated by people?
Not through the glass in the floor.
No, as in just in general, based on clues in the rooms. What would I have to investigate or anything to?
Roll
Do it.
me. I'm not even gonna make you roll. You can see like food bowls put out for the manticores.
So people live here then.
Yeah, they live here. This place
Okay.
now to show this place is a lot more disorganized since the last time you've been.
People are here, but it's not necessarily the people that we're looking for.
Well, what's the quickest route to the control room? Bubbles asks Show.
It'd be
So it would
Okay.
be down the right path, correct?
yes.
First of all,
It'd be right to the engine room.
let's get a
the
priority
engine control
straight.
room.
What's to the left and what's to the right?
To the left is the dungeons, to the right is where everybody lives and works. So
I
if
feel
you're
like-
looking for the control room, it would be the right.
And what do you recommend we do?
I would only suggest going to the dungeons to free people, but
In the dungeons it is.
All right. Who's leading the charge into the dungeon?
Me.
All right. Naroah.
Before I
Who's
go
got-
in though, I would like to check for like traps or monsters or baddies or anything like that.
You open the door, Naroah.
Not gonna let me roll for it?
I mean, it's
Get on the
pretty.
floor,
Roll me stealth.
and then everybody walks the dinosaur.
Roll you stuff.
Roll me stealth, Naroah.
I'm rolling you a stealth check. That's 15 plus 9. So 24.
Okay. Good. Because things could have been very bad. Give me a second to reveal the area. So you managed to creak open the door just enough. Of course, I have hide area instead of reveal. Looking at the dungeon, it looks pretty disheveled, Naroah. And in there is a big fucking monkey.
Oh no, it's Martin.
It's Martin.
He's back.
oh damn, that thing is huge.
Me and Martin
And it
are
is
monkey men.
currently asleep with a bone sticking out of its mouth. A
Mhm.
femur. Sort of chewing on it in its sleep.
I'm gonna look back and just sort of gesture that I'm gonna do charades that there's a big monster in here. And what to do next.
Do we have to roll to understand these charades?
Let's do a performance, I guess.
Roll me performance, Naroah.
Alrighty.
You gotta
10.
beat a 12.
10.
No one understands what the fuck you're trying to do.
Bubbles
Can
says,
I-
"Just
can I
speak."
roll?
What's on the other side of the door?
I closed the door and just said, "There's a big fucking monster." I didn't want to say it in case I heard it. There's a big fucking monster.
Oh,
So I would
dear.
like
Is
everyone
it
to be
like
quiet.
linked?
Yes, it's eating bones. There's a femur. It was asleep when I checked. Now it might not be. So let's quietly investigate.
Let's go the other way.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yes,
like
it
we
seems-
like the prisoners are still gonna be there if we take control of the ship, and then we'll have control of the ship.
Are there prisoners in there that I saw?
When you looked, all the cages were broke. All the prison cells were broken and disheveled, and there were just bones and blood all over the floor.
So there's no prisoners that are alive anyway. So let's just go to the control room, yeah.
Well, that's upsetting.
Show kind of visibly deflates.
It's okay. We'll get our revenge.
Come on, buddy.
Bubbles asks Show, "Is this like a normal occurrence.
Sho just shakes his head no.
So something's
Okay.
going on here. It's not the normal state of things, correct?
If I might, the eyes on these manticores seemed suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
And she sort of nods her head towards the book. Best be keeping our guard up.
Right.
O'Connor goes, explore the ship without me. I'm going to take a break.
Perfect. And that way, if the big monster wakes up and comes into this room, you can warn us.
There's another. I'm just going to stay here.
Is no one really
when you're ready to
confident
leave,
enough?
get me.
Is no one really confident
All
enough
right.
to get rid of the thing that's directly behind us and could probably destroy our win condition, or even worse, make our win condition leave? Wouldn't it be wiser to get rid of something coming from the flank before we go to the front?
Said it's
Good
asleep, right?
strategy, but if it is
Currently it's
threatening as you
asleep,
say,
yes, but if there is enough sound and noise, then who knows
Well,
what
I
it could do.
could cast Pass Without Trace. We could all sneak around it and then wail on it before it wakes up.
That sounds like a good idea.
this is true.
Who amongst us is the sneakiest?
Well, Shava, but with Pass Without Trace, we're all sneaky.
I have.
I'm also fairly
I'm
undetectable.
fairly stealthy as well.
I have invisibility.
Dice.
As
Does
do I.
Dice have any sneak? Yes, he does. He's actually pretty good. He's decent.
Fine.
All right,
In
yeah,
that
I think
regard,
we
then.
should like literally all sneak in, surround it, and then just wail on it. If we're gonna take
Sounds
it
like-
out now,
Sounds like a good idea to me.
I can't
All
believe
right.
we've been convinced to do this out of character.
O'Connor's
deal with
like,
it while we're at
have
full
fun.
HP. We either deal with it when we're at full HP or we're at half HP. And I'd rather do it when we're at full HP and fight the big fucking monkey, to be quite honest.
well, theoretically, if there's something like cursing this ship, if we get it cursed, we may not ever need to fight the monkey.
Real quick.
That is also true, but I'd rather deal with that later rather than have a monkey show up out of nowhere when we're fighting the BBEG at the end of this shit boss thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Do you
Real quick.
think large monster
Like the
may
boss in a
have?
Zelda dungeon.
Do you think large monster may have dark vision? Because if not, or rather, actually,
Hello?
correction, because I just
Magical dark
remembered
vision?
magical dark vision. Yes.
Can y'all
Because
hear
I
me
could-
real quick?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Because I have a little bit of narration here. Right
Okay.
as you're about to
Oh.
open the door, you
I
hear a
didn't know
PA
that.
speaker. Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Well, it looks like we have whatever intruders have entered in on my ship. Advise you leave. To the
You
left.
recognize the voice show?
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah, you recognize the voice. It's Abner.
His ears are pressed back. Hardcore.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
You got
Where's
just
the PA system?
it's up above. It's like maybe 20 feet up in the air.
I'm
And
gonna start
four
climbing while
corners
he's
of the room.
doing this.
All right. There's no real escape off the ship if you I mean, honestly, I don't even know why you're here. I mean, thank you for bringing back my property, but
I'm gonna rip
y'all
the
can go
speaker
now.
out
You pull the speaker out.
after he says property. I'm gonna absolutely just demolish that thing.
Yeah, just JoJo Part 5, everyone curve stomping the speakers.
Yeah.
Dice, Show, Shava, Bubbles,
Joe's just
Naroah.
standing there watching.
Yeah, Dice, Naroah, Bubbles. Anyway.
Right. Well, I feel like Abner is somewhere around here. More than likely, he seems like a decadent type. My recommendation is that we remove the biggest threat from behind, but at the same time... Oh, Connar, do you have sending of some description?
Do you have a sending stone?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
You can call someone that you've met before and have synced your sending stone with.
And you
Connar,
have a sending stone?
Yeah.
Connar, this might be.
You can use. You can do your thing.
Well, my
Ashe?
thing needs to be introduced because a thing has to happen with the book.
Ashe, I'm sorry, Adria. You get a little bit woozy.
Mhm.
Eyes roll back. You lean up against the wall. And the eye appears to you. New little gift. Use it wisely. There is an opportunity for promotion. Opportunity.
Adria,
Remain humble. And know your place.
oh,
Adria, you wake up from being slumped over on the wall. And your first instinct is to pick up your book. Describe your...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, yeah, go say what you were gonna say.
You describe your bit. What's up with your book?
Okay. So Adria scrambles to get her book out of the bag. And she opens it. The pages start flipping over to past the point where remind me, were there a bunch of blank pages? I can't remember.
There were a few blank pages here and there. There were pages that you could barely
Decipher
understand.
and some that I couldn't.
Yeah. It actually looks like some of the pages that with half-drawn stuff actually look more full.
Interesting. Okay.
And describe your new ability.
So it flips to one of the blank pages and some words appear. And it says, write a name in me. And I reach for a pen. I think the book may have given us a solution. Who are we trying to contact or keep in contact with, rather? O'Connor? Abner? Oh.
We need Abner to find out where he is. Is that what the book is telling you to do, or what? I was just asking O'Connoration if he could tell us that the monkey is going to stay in here. We have sending stones.
If you don't bother, I'm right here. You can talk to me.
That's why I was talking to you.
Okay.
I was talking to you.
All right. Okay. I apologize. I'm a bit out of it.
Well, I'm
out of character.
Okay.
O'Connor's like,
it's okay.
Well, if it's a monster, if it's asleep, then it most likely, will stay.
Well,
Bye.
drop.
Bye.
Will
Well,
stay. Period.
I guess
End
we're
of
running the
discussion.
D&D game now. Hello?
Naroah?
Hello. You
dropped for a
went
couple
out.
of seconds.
I didn't hear a fucking word, dude.
Sorry. Okay. Here's he goes, what do the animal look like? Exactly.
A big orangutan.
Oh, that's a giant ape. Probably south of the River Kingdoms.
Glowy eyes, glowy teeth. If you scream, we'll come find you. Bye.
They don't usually have glowy teeth and eyes, but
Yeah, that's lovely, sweetheart. We're leaving now. Bye-bye.
all right. See ya. Don't take my advice. And
All right, we're gonna leave through the right side. I think is that the plan, team?
Yes. Did we
Suppose
change
so.
our minds? Are we not going for the monkey anymore?
Well, no. Now that we know Abner's on the ship, we assume. I've changed my mind entirely.
Well, I mean, the entire point of us being on the ship is because he's here.
Well, there was hints that he may not be until he fucking was a dickhead and spoke through the microphone. Even then, we don't know if he's still here, but the assumption is that he is.
all right.
Adria,
Well,
that new
if we're
thing.
going to ignore the monkey
Oh.
for the future, then I'm fine with that. But we should probably try and stick to a plan.
All right, fine. What's the plan?
I'm assuming
Well,
Fine
first let's
Abner.
check the other door.
Yeah. I'm assuming Fine Abner kick his ass, take the ship.
No, we're not gonna kick his teeth in, guys. We're gonna beat him until he can't move anymore, and then Show's going to cut his throat.
I mean, same difference.
And it's only fair. Adria, you got a new MacGuffin from your book. What does it do?
It seems like some sort of
I don't-
messaging system.
I don't deal with seems. I deal with it's and what's. Facts. What does it do?
Give me it. All right. Let me try something. Do you have a pen?
I pull out a little
Sorry,
blue
actually-
ballpoint pen from my shirt.
Thank you. And Adria
It says Stanley and it's
Right.
engraved. It's not her pen.
incredible. Yeah, she Adria writes Naroah's name. And then writes the words, "Can you hear this?" And you sort of hear echoing in your mind,
Can you hear this?
"Can you hear this?"
Yep.
All right, that's what that does.
Great. Can you divine locations based on that?
I don't seem to be able to do that, but we are able to communicate 2 ways with that. So we
Right.
don't even need
So if
sending
I-
stones individually.
So if I, and then I stop speaking and think at you like this, which I'm doing right now,
The words appear on the page. What do they say?
if I think at you,
Yeah.
does it work?
Yeah.
Yes.
The words appear on the page.
And
Yep.
is it only with one individual? Or is it multiple?
Anyone I write their name of.
And does it have to be explicitly communicated? For example, if I'm just thinking blankly,
I
Not
believe it's a
thinking at.
colon response.
okay,
Needs
there
to
you
be
go.
invoked.
So in that regard, then it's completely useless unless we're going on a stealth mission. I mean, it's good for communicative pieces, but how can we use it in the upcoming circumstance?
Well, does have an interesting benefit in that the other party does not necessarily need to consent to being whispered to. Now, I don't know how exactly useful that will be, but perhaps we can use it for some mind games.
I see. In that regard, then, shall we split off into two groups following closely to one another? We'll have the main front of us, the strongest amongst us, able to take a couple of hits, and then we'll have the sneakier sorts sort of following and hiding up in the rooftops and rafters. Does that sound like a good game plan? I can take more damage than the rest of you. A lot of you are rather small and soft. And the sneakiest of us, that being, of course, Ms. Shava and Ms. Bubbles, would then be able to help assist us from above. But perhaps we should swap out Miss Bubbles for Adria to do mind games and fling spells at a range. Does that sound amicable to everyone, or does someone have an argument?
Sounds fine to me. Do you want me in front with you or no?
I would prefer that you stay by my side.
All right. Connar has a bag of chips. Have fun.
Bubbles, you'll also be amongst us. Please stand by Show's side. He did mention him as his property, and what's more, he'll be beneficial to giving us better fighting skills.
So we're just going to go and clear the rooms?
We're going to go clear the rooms. These two are going to give us support and perhaps do a little bit of scouting ahead, considering Adria is capable of telepathically communicating with us. So perhaps what Adria will be able to do is hide with Shava. Shava scouts out other rooms and relays the information directly to Adria, who will relay the information to us.
All right. I need...
Sort of a communicative conduit.
Yep. I want Shava to roll me stealth with advantage. I'm assuming Adria is using the help action.
Yeah. I can also I can cast darkness on ourselves.
Well, yeah, but a giant wall of darkness moving through.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's fair.
It's you're gonna not very inconspicuous.
And then also, I don't think then she'll be able to see, so she'll be blind.
You know what? That's fair. Never mind.
Roll me.
I don't do that, but I'm gonna.
Well, it's with advantage, so roll again. Maybe you'll get a 20.
Yeah.
28's good.
So, here's what happens. You go into every single room. Do you see a staircase that leads down? It's a double staircase that leads down. But exploring this floor, every room is empty. And there is no door leading any more forward.
What is the walls made of?
Walls are made of wood, metal.
Can I knock on it and see if it's hollow?
You can't.
Just this entire sort of section over here.
Okay. Adria and Shava, do you tell everyone the coast is clear or no?
I write in the book, and it sort of whispers into Naroah's mind. Coast is clear.
I nod and just sort of walk in, and I immediately walk to the other door, imagining they had relayed us the information, and I sort of start on the walls just to check if it's hollow. Do I need to roll anything?
There, you can tell that it's hollow, but something is reinforcing it harder than, just wood.
So I'm gonna. Can I tear the wood off at least?
It's first metal. Metal is in between, covering the wood.
Metal is covering the wood. Does anyone here have a heat metal cantrip or anything?
Well, what are you trying to do?
It's hollow on the other side. There's another room.
I have heat metal.
Would you mind?
Well,
Sure.
it could also just be the ventilation and the supports for the.
And if it's the ventilation that supports, we'll know by looking in, won't we?
Before I do heat metal though, would I know where the exit to this area is supposed to be?
It's supposed to be where Shava's standing.
Which is where we're knocking.
Yeah.
Hmm.
However, you knew that there's a trick to getting in. Most of the time, Abner would open the door for you and Worm.
I'm sorry. Show is. I'm going to assume all of us are following now.
Yeah, you can enter.
Bubbles uses shape water to bring a 5-foot cube of water with her.
All right.
Just out of curiosity, whose room is this?
That's actually Abner's room, Show.
He nods and says, Abner.
Shava!
Yes.
Tear it to shreds, see if you can find anything valuable.
Character what?
Tear it to shreds and see if you can find anything valuable.
Okey-dokey.
Roll me investigation, Shava.
And I would like to help.
You have advantage. 21 finds a journal.
I take the journal and hand it to Shell.
Oh, show? Okay.
Oh no.
Can I go through it?
So give me 1 second and I will show.
Yes.
I'm going to read over this like our good friend Abner here.
Mm-hmm.
So, entry 1. There's a few of these. It's dated to maybe 10 or so years back.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little shorter. Mother has recently married a man of high stature. Man's the king of a local kingdom called Ramal. Man's less of a man, more of an elemental. But Mother stays with him just the same, or with his money. This isn't the first time Mother has done something like this. Man has many other wives, but I'm sure Mother has a plan. Well, you skip through to a more recent date. And this is maybe 5 years ago. Well, it turned actually no, this would actually span back maybe 20 years ago. And then this cuts to maybe a few months later. Well, turns out Mother's plan came to fruition. Or unintentionally. A group of adventurers came in, killed the man formerly known as my stepfather. And we've just collected on a big inheritance. Half of it is with another one of his elder sons, goes by the name of Manda. Bit of a fool, but we tolerate him. Skips over. What a shame. Mother was poisoned by that dreaded Manda. Manda was exiled, and I'm the sole ruler of Ramal. I found a book in my stepfather's library recently. Very interesting little book. Learning a lot from it. Never been too keen with magic, but this book really speaks to me. Next entry. One of my father's former henchman, a woman by the name of Ula, Yanti woman. Says she's indebted to my father and wonders what his whereabouts. I inform her that she's dead and she pledges loyalty to me. No skin off my back, honestly. Woman brought in a child with her. Little cat Tabaxi boy. I
Oh,
let her
that's
keep
me.
it. I let her keep it.
This is me.
And that's where the entries end, and at the end of the book, a key falls out. It
I
was
just wanted to be known that I've completely obliterated this entire room now. I've like ripped it to shreds.
Good.
just like
Do I know what the
Yeah,
key
I've
goes
torn the
to?
mattress open. I'm looking for like shit. I haven't
It
found anything.
clicks.
I take it.
It clicks to you, Show. There is a key to there. Two keys are needed in order to open the dining room, which is the next room over.
Mm-hmm.
Two
Are they
keys,
the
you
same
say?
exact keys? Like, could you use them interchangeably?
You need both keys to open the door.
Now,
Yes.
hold
Or
on.
could you like? Are they the same key?
No, they're two
Now,
different
hold
keys
on.
for two different
Now,
locks.
hold on. I imagine Cho has read this out loud. Is that right, Cho? Or did you not do that? Or are you telling us about the door?
He mentioned about the door and the key, but he did not read it out loud.
I look over to Shava. You look like the kind of girl that likes to get into places she doesn't belong.
You're not wrong.
Do you think you can pick one of those locks while Cho uses the other key?
I can try.
Give it a go.
Would I be using a thieves tool?
Yep. Roll me
These
thieves
hand
tools.
thieves tools.
Sleight of hand or thieves tools. Whatever's high.
I don't know.
Yeah, 12.
Oh,
One's in that one, but anyway.
Why
12
did
does
the first one roll with a 3 modifier?
Yeah,
yeah,
do you add
weird.
dexterity and proficiency? That doesn't
Yeah,
seem
you
right.
add dexterity and proficiency to thieves tool. So
So
with dex
that's
on
only
top of
+3,
that,
so
that
that's
comes
only
out to that's
that would
5
go
on
up
top
to
of that.
17.
That would be 17. 17's not good enough to open it. In
Okay.
fact, Shava, roll me a dex save real quick.
Uh-oh.
no.
Because I'll just say you guys tore through this wall and found the semblance of a door. Okay, Shava, that's good. Take half of this as electricity jolts your hand away. So you took 4 damage, Shava.
Okay.
An electric door.
Yep.
Okay.
PA
Is
goes
it
on.
like a normal? Is it like a normal key? Is there any magic on the on the key?
Yes, there is magic on the key. There are small runes on the key
Is there
that
magic
show
in the
has.
door?
There's magic in the door as well.
Does anyone have dispel magic?
I do.
I do.
Can someone get rid of the magic on the door, you think?
Yep.
Because if that's the case, then if there's no magic though, the door might not open.
Wait. Bubbles, you have identify, I believe?
Yeah, but that will just if the does anybody have the spell knock?
No one would take that spell. No.
It's an extraordinarily useful spell.
It's
Can-
incredibly useful, but no one knows it is.
Can bubbles shape water and freeze it into a key?
I can, but if the door is also sensing it magically, then it won't work. If I use identify on the door, it'll take me 10 minutes, but it will let me know if the only thing that's magical is the lock. Because if the only thing that's magical is the lock,
we can break
then
it.
we can dispel magic and open the door. But if the door also opens via magic, then dispelling the magic means that we won't be able to open the door.
In that regard,
I can
then,
also
there
use
are...
detect magic at the same time as a ritual.
Well,
See
I think what it should be
exactly-
is let me do the identify first.
If we
to
do identify,
find
then we can
out-
determine the nature of the entirety of the
Yeah.
spell as opposed to understanding.
So it's just
through it.
I'll need to like spend a little bit of time on it. So just keep your eyes peeled, make sure no one shows up.
Understandable.
Fair enough.
So Connor, I cast identify on the door.
All
I'm gonna
right.
stand watch.
The door is a magic door that requires 2 keys.
Okay.
Show has
Hold
a
on.
red key. The other key is blue.
Okay. And do we know the
Uh,
school of magic these keys pertain to? Based on the
both of-
identify spell?
The door is abjuration. The keys themselves are, evocation to break through.
Evocation. Okay. And based on my very limited
In that
understanding
case,
of
spelling
Connar,
magic might actually make the door disappear itself. So I say let's go with that.
Okay, if you wanted to give it a go, I was going to suggest that Ms. Adria here could detect magic and try to find another evocation key.
That too.
It's possible, but I'd like to
As
see if this
opposed to-
works.
Unnecessary risk, such as maybe eliminating the only.
Well, to cast it, that would take another 10
Mm.
minutes to cast it as a ritual to not use up a spell slot.
Yeah, indeed. Fine.
So if we're
Someone
okay
cast-
waiting another 10 minutes,
10 minutes is no skin off my nose.
Yep.
All right. I'll
As
give
far
it
as we're
a try,
concerned, there are
guys.
no other survivors. However, that also means that this Abner individual may have more time to find us.
Adria, do you cast detect magic?
Yes, I do.
Adria, there are 2 sources of evocation you can sense.
Okay.
We're just wandering around with detect magic active.
Mhm.
One is coming from downstairs.
All right.
The other is coming. You can sense coming from the room where the monkey is, from wandering around the ship with detect magic on.
I wander back to the party.
Mm-hmm.
Well, spot of bad news. Good news first. There's one source of evocation magic that is simply downstairs. The other source is with the monkey.
Right. Shava, Adria, do you want to scout downstairs and see if that's going to be easier than us attempting to dispel magic for us, please? You both have the high stealth and sneaking abilities at the moment, I understand.
Good.
Sounds good
Good
to me.
luck.
I think at this point, if we're gonna try and like gun ho get to the thing, now might actually be a good time to use dispel magic. We don't know what's downstairs. We don't really want
We can
to
do it at the
alert
same
anything
time.
else.
The point and premise of this is that these 2 individuals will sneak down, attempt to find the source of the key. Naturally, Adria will be able to communicate that back to me using the book. And we're going to remain up here and attempt to dispel magic. All they need is a glance.
Well, the dispel magic will be instant. It'll either work or it won't.
Well, if it works, what if that completely destroys us being able to get through? Wouldn't it be easier and safer just to get the magic key?
Well, no, because if the door is made of abjuration magic, then it should just disappear. Because it's not like there's not a mechanism.
Let me clarify something I did not get to clarify earlier. The door is a physical object. There's an aura of abjuration coming from it.
It's magic. It's a magic.
Abjuration
Once it will lock things, and it does protect the door. It does make it nigh impossible to actually break through.
So by getting rid of that, we should be able to just knock
you'll
the
be
door
able
down.
to try to knock the door down. It is still a heavy
If I knock, can I discern how thick the door is? Do I have to roll?
No. I'll just tell
What
you.
I'm saying is that the process for opening the door
It
is
is
not magical.
It
That
is.
like the door is a physical object, and that by dispelling the magic that is on the locks and that is making the door impossible to break through, we should be able to forge the
Oh, yeah,
second
we
key
can
without
It's
the magic.
still
and then
it's
just
still a
unlock the door
steel
normally.
door. It's
In that
still a
case, we could
steel
just
door.
get-
That
But
I mean,
the
in that case, we
lock,
could just get
the locks
Shava.
will
We could just
function
get
like
Shava to
normal
lockpick.
locks.
Yeah, and we could just get Shava to keep attempting a lockpick on it, or to forge a new key. Heat metal and all that shit. Easy.
Yep.
All right,
Well, I
fine.
can make one out of ice and water.
Would that just snap? It is metal on ice.
No, because what I can do is I fill the entire lock with water and then freeze it, and then turn basically the ice pick. So you're right, like a key made out of ice wouldn't work, but if you fill a
But-
lock with water,
Yeah,
freeze
yeah,
it,
sure.
and then turn, it'll open.
Okay, let's give it a go.
The only
In that
reason
regard,
why that
then
wouldn't
we'll-
work now is because it's sensing magic.
Then let's delete the
But
magic.
if there is no magic on the door, then there's nothing to sense.
Okay, am
Then
I
dispel
rolling or
the
what?
magic. Yes,
Dispel
dispel the magic.
Yep.
It's not a roll. you just
Roll
do it.
me a dispel magic. It's going to be.
It's not a roll though. You just
Yep,
click
it
on
I
is
think it
because
either.
it is
I
a
think
high
dispel
level.
magic either works or it doesn't.
That's
Uh,
counterspell, isn't it?
Nope. With dispel magic, if it is a spell higher than 3rd level, then Show is going to have to roll a spell attack with it.
Oh,
Right.
And the DC for it is, I believe, is going to be 17.
Okay, so I'm just rolling it.
You have
Yep.
to roll a spell
Roll
attack.
me
so
that's a D20 plus
spell
your
modifier.
charisma and your discipline bonus. I'm sorry, your
Can I-
proficiency bonus. That is a plus 6 altogether for your show on a D20.
So I don't just roll dispel magic.
No, you roll slash d20 and then add 6.
Yep. All right.
Dirty over 20, does that work?
And yeah,
That works.
25. Okay. So what happens?
The spell on the door is gone. It is now just a thick ass metal door.
Okay.
With
Shava.
Okay,
locks.
now we try and use the key and the duplicate key to unlock the door.
Should we not dispel magic on the key as well, or is that a non-factor?
That's a non-factor.
Okay.
All right. You open the door, and at the end of the room, you're able to enter the room. Food has been laid out on this, long ass table. Abner goes, well, it seems that you've been able to enter my safe room here. I was going to talk to you a little bit longer, but it seems like you ripped out a bit of my PA system. Real big shame. Big shame. Ula, can you take care of them for a bit? Ula's like,
Someone prevent Abner from leaving. We'll kill the snake.
Show voice, I said
can I
not
do
to
a
kill
thing?
the snake.
We'll maim the snake lightly.
Can I do a thing?
yes.
Okay. Here, hold on. Let me double check. Okay. Where's the ruler? Here's the ruler. Oh, well, first let me move in.
Actually, roll me initiative.
how-
Wait. I'm gonna roll initiative on their
No, I
part.
wanna- Yeah. I wanna do something just while he's as a surprise.
No,
Are
you
we
do
using
not
the
get
same
a
initiative as
surprise.
before?
I'm sorry,
Why
Ash.
not?
You've walked into a room. He sees you.
Yeah, but he's talking.
I can jump this
He's
way.
doing his fucking evil villain thing. I just
Fuck.
want to do something.
I'm gonna
real
go.
quickly.
No.
Wow, rude.
Yeah. You can suck it.
5 and 10.
All right.
Well, and he
And
doesn't get
Abner
to leave in the
got
meantime,
a.
then.
Yeah, so I can go.
Well, you know what? You'll be able to do it anyway.
I can move
Because
65. I
Oh.
can move 65 feet total. All right, cool. So we're gonna kill him. What are we doing?
No,
I think that's
we actually
everything in
want
order.
both of these people alive. Bubble says, knock them out.
Do we?
Is there a reason?
Yes.
Can you tell it to me?
One of them is shows friends. The other we want to interrogate.
We could just kill him. What do you want? What information could you possibly want out of this individual?
Information about the book, the demon, yeah, the whole thing. We actually don't fully even know all of the questions we want to ask him.
Absolutely, in that regard, then why not? We'll keep him alive. But remember, Show gets to kill him. All right, I'll get rid of the snake.
Why do I keep clicking that on accident? I'm gonna scream.
Show's just like, remember, guys, I'm going to bail.
all right.
I'm taking my favorite party member and leaving.
Technically, he could yeet one of you towards Abner. Technically.
All right. So, first up, you would go, oh boy, that would be one of the party, wouldn't it?
Well, it's Posie, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it ain't, because legendary actions.
Yeah, you would.
Did we all roll initiative?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
using
yeah,
the same initiative from last time.
We don't know what it is because
Oh,
Connar hasn't put it up yet, but yeah.
Let me add Abner
Thank you.
and Ula's on there with 6.
Hey,
I mean,
Hey, Connar.
you could just yeet Abner out of the ship and kill him.
hey, Connar. Want me to tell you something that'll make you very mad? You can tell
What?
me no, and I won't say it.
Not right now.
Tom,
Okay,
please.
I won't tell you.
Can you DM it to me?
Sure.
All right. First bit. Yep. Ula's gonna. Nah. Before combat even starts, Ula's legs. Just sort of twist together from underneath their poncho.
Mm-hmm.
And form into a tail, ripping the pants. This long green snake tail. They grow quite large. And first little bit, we're going. Oh boy, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I know. Abner is going to cast Dimension Door as a legendary action. And bamf out of this room.
Aw, fuck that.
Yeah.
No, you guys have counterspell?
No.
No.
All right.
I could have done a thing.
And then next up is Show. Ula's yelling over to Show. You almost won the duel. Why didn't you finish me?
He looks very upset, mind you. And he's just like, because you were my friend.
That's not. In my culture, we have when someone challenges you to a duel, you finish the duel. What you did was dishonorable, Show. been so hard living with that. You could at least give me the decency. And Show, you're up.
What's my range? Can I cast Hold Person on her?
You can try.
I want to cast it at level 3.
Does that do anything different?
Ah,
It
yeah.
increases
No,
the amount
It
of
lets
people that
you
you can
target
hold.
more enemies and nothing else. So I
So,
would
Oh,
yeah.
then
cast
no.
it at whatever level it normally is
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, then I'll cast it at normal level. Hold on, let me reroll.
Yeah.
Ow!
So
No, you
A
don't need to
little
reroll. They need to
pin.
roll.
a metaphysical pin goes into Ula Worm's neck. And she just flexes her neck and the pin pops out. It is going to take more than that.
Okay. Is it? Who's you still going? Sure.
No, that's a whole ass action, so.
Sick. I'm going to rage.
All right.
So I hit my rage button. I'm gonna go with my claws. I think I'm gonna run up and I can reach her if I do the jumps. So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
So I do all my jumps, reach her, and I'm gonna roll at advantage for reckless. So that is 26. That is 28 and 29.
All right. Roll a damage.
Do all of them hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So just keep in mind while I'm doing this, I'm also going to need her to roll 3 wisdom saving throws.
All right.
So the first one is 8 plus 9, which is 17. 5 plus 9, which is 14. And then 6 plus 9, which is 15. And she takes, all right, Constitution.
Give me
3,
the
11 plus 4. 11 plus 4 is 15. So she loses 2 of them, which means she takes a total of 4 d12 psychic damage.
Actually, no, she won't. Legendary
not?
resistance twice.
Okay, well, that's 2 legendary actions you burned.
Nope, that's legendary resistance is different. Different
Okay.
pool.
Yeah,
It's still good to
legendary
burn them.
resistance.
It's
Yeah,
still good
you
to
burnt
burn
them
them.
now. I have 3 attacks.
Because
you have to make those things.
Now she may fail on Bubbles' stuns.
Yep. Roll
Yep.
me, what's the damage without the extra psychic?
I told you all the damage already. You should have marked them down.
I'm
Do I
sorry.
need to roll again?
Do you remember what the total was? I apologize.
117, and then 13, and then 15, I think.
All right. And 15.
Naroah just goes all fucking full jackal and just sort of bounds
All right.
across the table and just completely tears into this worm.
And she's going to use one of her legendary actions to use her scimitar against Naroah. I'm assuming
That's a hit.
22 hits.
Mhm.
That is 11 plus 5 psychic damage.
11 is halved. So what is that, 6?
Yep. Alright.
Cool. I'm taking my damage.
Yeah. And next up, Shava.
Let's see. How does it look?
She's looking like her and Ula are, they're exchanging blows right now. So that's a total of 11. She's looking kind of rough after. not really rough, like a third of the way there after Naroah comes in. Ula sort of speaks up. My quarrel is not with you. Get out of the way so I can get towards show.
Maybe you shouldn't have been so weak. Your honor means nothing. Just fucking keel over and die. Pussy.
I'm gonna use the rest. I'm just gonna burn all of the legendary actions then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Ula. So, yep, that's 2 more. 24.
Yep.
And 21 because you used reckless attack.
Yep.
So that's 6 plus 2, 8.
And that's a minus 2 to that, so 6. 1, 2, 6. Yep. And then 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 15 is total of what? 8.
8 plus 5.
Yep. I'm still healthy as fuck, bro. I'm good.
Yeah. So Ula keeps slashing into Naroah. Blood sprays. You know, it just seems like you're both. You know how in Kill la Kill when they do like all the slashes, just blood is spraying in both directions.
And Naroah's just like, ha! Got it.
Ula's sort of enjoying it themselves as well. All right. Next up is.
I didn't get to attack.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I want to cast sleep.
All right, you can attempt. Roll it.
I'm not sure sleep is a roll spell. I think it's a save spell.
No, you roll a number of dice, and if it's more than their hit points, they go to sleep.
What level do I cast?
Oh, really?
You can cast it up to 2nd level. But it's not enough.
Okay.
So, what do you do next, Shava? You do have your move left, and Abner has disappeared.
I am just gonna. I guess I'll just wrist launch it.
You have already used your action. You can only take a move action.
I think you should just stay where you are for right now.
Yeah.
You'll still get sneak attack if you attack it at range. So, and the rest of us are going to probably pile onto it. So you're probably good to stay back.
I'll just stay here then.
All right. Next up is Dice. So, what do you want me to do, Sho? Do you want me to join in the dog pile, or do you want me to try to find Abner?
Why are you asking Sho this? Sho just kind of gestures to Worm because that seems like the bigger issue currently.
All right. How much move is that? Dice is going to move dash right behind Ula, jumping over her giant tail as it swings and tries to hit Naroah, but Naroah jumps out of the way. Next up, Boosh.
Woo! So I can go. Let's see. What's Bubbles' current speed? Perfect. Exactly what I need. Bubbles will run up over to here. And I will do my attack or attacks.
At
All right.
advantage.
At advantage.
Well, especially considering it reckless attacks. All of our stuff is advantage.
Well, not only that, but you're also flanking.
Yeah. 20.
Hits.
10 plus 6, assuming that it's not immune to poison, which I think most Yuan-Tis are.
It is.
I don't know what this one is. Okay. So just 10. And then have it make a save.
No, I won't.
Okay.
No, I don't think I will.
You do. I'm
No,
assuming
no,
you're
I
using your
don't think
stunning
I will.
strike. Yes.
Yeah.
You do it. The key pulse is just like, you really think that's going to work on me? In my culture, we take so
Eventually.
many different types of poison. Listen, that any of those silly effects aren't going to work.
We'll see about that.
8.
So is it immune to the stunned condition?
Yes,
Or
it
just
is.
paralysis?
Connar doesn't
Done.
like monks. Just because you
Done.
stunned the murder whale.
I've learned my lesson.
Okay.
Pussy.
You're getting a challenge.
I'm gonna kill it.
So
Connar,
8
question: if
slashing
we
damage.
kill it, do I level up?
If you kill Naroah, we'll talk about. I'm sorry. If you kill Ula, you'll talk about it, but you'll probably get someone else's disdain.
True.
And then I'm gonna bonus action on arm strike.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
Get fucked, idiot.
8 damage.
8 damage. Incredible. Do you have magic fist now or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. She takes your punches. She spits out some green blood. He goes, "Is this really the best you have?" Next up, Adria. Abner's gone.
Abner's gone. Worm is here.
Worm is here.
Could I use a free action really quick to talk to Show? Just for a moment.
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think we should be doing? I don't know if I would feel what do you think I should do to restrain Ula?
Can I roll something to see if I would know a weakness of hers?
I have something that could potentially stop her in her tracks, but I'm worried of ending her. Potentially.
And once again, asking Khan, is there anything that I would roll?
Weaknesses for Ula. Ula's always been hard to fight due to Ula having a bit of just being a tough physical combatant, and magic having a 50-50 chance of really working on them most of the time. You would know that when you've tried to use some of the charm spells and whatnot, they just haven't worked.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have an idea. And Adria steps back, and first she's going to use Hex.
Okay.
And I'm going to affect dexterity rolls, inflict disadvantage on those.
Okay.
And then I pull out the book. I flip to a page, start reading, and some pitch black. Looking at it, it looks like a void. It's just pure blackness, pure darkness. And it sort of drips from the book and swims towards Ula. And I shout towards everyone, clear away. And up from the floor, could
I got
with
a
me
token.
warning the party members.
No.
Oh, well, hold on. Okay. Okay, so up from the floor, from the puddle of blackness, a 20-foot cube of tentacles shoots up and starts gripping everything in its vicinity. Drat.
Have everyone roll me dex saves.
Yep.
Okay.
Apologize.
Natural 20, so 25 total.
Hell yeah.
All right. Naroah, you managed to jump out of the way. Ula's going to roll.
I'm rolling really well
With
today. That makes me scared.
Their advantage has been canceled out. What's the save?
It would be 16.
Well, 22, I think,
Ugh.
is going to make it.
Well, shit.
Then dice.
Hold on.
It's like, you dumb.
Now, I will say that doesn't make it useless. Because
Now Dice is dead, which is what I wanted.
oh no,
Are you gonna
the
kill another
tentacles?
party member, Adria?
I don't want to. So,
All right.
Are you proud of your decision, Ashe?
Hold on. Not exactly, but hold on, because this does do other things. Because it doesn't just do damage.
Do all of them kill?
Did you say this was a 20-foot radius or 20-foot diameter?
Cube.
Or square, rather, of the floor.
Does it need to be longer?
No, I think it needs to be bigger, yeah.
But anywho, for the duration, these tentacles turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. When a creature enters the affected area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed a dex save or take 3d6 bludgeoning.
Okay, so technically we wouldn't have needed to make the saves till the start of our turn.
Oh, that's true.
Well, I have good news. I can still hit it from this range.
Well, that's good. But yeah, if a creature starts its turn in the area and is already restrained by the tentacle, it is already... Hold on.
Yeah.
This is worded weird. A creature that starts its turn in the area and is already restrained by the tentacles. Oh, okay. Never mind. So yeah.
So the only thing that's restrained right now is Dice. So he dies next turn, basically.
Damn it. No.
Nice one, Adria. That's 2 of our NPCs you've killed now.
No.
Well,
hold on. A creature restrained by the tentacles can use its action to make a strength or dexterity check against the save.
Goodbye, Dice. We miss you.
I don't want to kill Dice.
Dice has
Danny, edit in a funeral for Dice. Thanks.
No.
All right. Ula made their save. first things first.
Oh fuck.
They're going to Misty Step in front of Show. And Ula goes, "You are my quarrel." And Show, let me know if 24.
That hits.
Natural
One
one.
miss. And 20.
20 misses.
All right.
So only one hit.
Only one hit. So this big scimitar comes down, slashes you, doing 16 damage. As the blood hits the floor, Ula makes another like horizontal swipe. And as you look like you're about to reel in pain, you actually use the movement to duck out of the way, Matrix style. And then the next blade, you just jump over.
Awesome.
So,
Okay.
yep. And next up,
Show's turn, because Abner's not in the room anymore. He's not engaged.
yep. Oh, Abner. What's Abner doing?
You can't tell us.
I can't.
So just figure it out when it's our turn.
Yep.
Because otherwise we know something's happening. That's the spoilers.
Next up, it's Show. Show, what do you do?
Kill him.
What do I do? I'm gonna go after her with my saber, I think.
Do remember, you got the double blade flourish thing from your cool sword.
What does that mean?
So you got that fancy magic sword that I gave you.
The dancer one? Yeah.
Yeah, the blade of the dancer. Where you can which is what you should really be rolling when you do your damage rolls, but
Okay. I didn't know that. I'm doing my best.
I believe you.
That's okay because I forgot to add an important bonus to it. There we go. Anyway, roll your blade of the dancer, and if you do your blade flourish, you can add double your bardic inspiration to a damage roll. So that's once a day. So it's like a double blade flourish.
Okay. So I'm gonna 23.
23 hits.
11.
That's 11 damage.
And then again.
26 hits. And do you want to use your double blade flourish?
Does that take 1 or 2 of my bardic inspirations?
It's 2 for the price of 1.
I'll do that then. And I would like to do Sorry, I'm just reading my flourishes because I wasn't ready to do a flourish. Defense again.
Okay.
And then I roll 1d8. Oof. 1.
Got another one.
Please stay open. Thank you. 8.
Okay. So the total of that gets added to your AC.
So 9.
All right. So that is an extra 9 damage. So that's.
Oh, I should also say, by the way, Black Tentacles is concentration. So I can break concentration and free dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Theoretic. I mean, yeah.
Theoretically. Theoretically.
Would I have to do that on my turn?
Yes.
Or okay, got it.
I actually think you're allowed to break it at any time.
Yeah.
It's like a free action.
Oh, okay. Then I do
So-
that.
The black tentacles, so cool, are now gone.
Yeah, the fucking darkness drains from my eyes, and I just release.
Thanks for not killing me, jerk.
Don't mention it.
Please, it's very embarrassing.
So show.
I didn't mean that.
So just to describe what you did to Ula, just sort of what Naroah and Ula were doing earlier. You're doing the same thing, except you are blocking every single attack she's throwing at you and hitting her.
Okay.
Just covering in all sorts of scratches. And she just can't seem to hit you. Next up, Shava.
It's not.
Oh, it's Naroah.
So it's Naroah.
That's right.
And then Shava.
I'm going to bonus action change weapon to bite. My bite attack. So, and then I'm going to run up and just do some chomping on this bitch.
Alright.
So I go and do that. I get advantage for free,
Alright.
right? Because I'm flanking. So that is 28 and 25.
Hit. Roll
Okay.
damage.
So I roll 2d8 plus 9. I believe is my modifier. 1 second. 2d8 plus that. Okay. 9, 18. And 7 plus 9 is 16, right? Yeah. So 18 and 16.
She's still up.
And I impose the psychic stuff again. Make the 2 saves.
Alright.
2 wisdom saves.
15.
That's a
19.
down, I think. Because it's 8 plus that, is it? Yeah, you succeed both, I think. Hold on. That's 7 plus 8. 7 plus 8, 15. Yeah, you meet.
Alright.
And then I get 6 points back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that'll be my turn. So you just see Naroah, her arms sort of reduced back to a normal hand kind of size. They're still covered in fur, while her head just explodes in these massive golden teeth, and this huge maw just sort of chomp into her back.
Yeah.
And she rips massive chunks of flesh down. And
Ula
just sort of
is
swallows.
looking rough.
Mm-hmm.
But she is not even paying attention to you, Naroah. You're like trying to pull her back with your mouth as she and Show are, swinging blades at each other. Next up, Shava.
I'm going to use, I guess, stab her. Can I coat my sword in one of these vials?
The one that Bubbles made?
The poison one.
Do you have
Well,
one on?
she has her own poison as well.
Yeah. If you got your own poison, then
I don't remember if it's a bonus action or an action to do it though.
I mean, you do remember her screaming earlier about how she's basically immune to pretty much any poison.
Yeah, but
Okay.
if she I think if it's her acid vial,
Yeah.
then
Acid,
that
yeah.
would be acid damage. But I think that's up to you about whether or not it works that way, Connar.
The acid would probably just melt through the sword. You're most likely better off just trying to hit him.
I'll just stop her with a rapier.
All right. Go for it.
Acid would melt through magic.
It would ding up the sword. It's not something you could coat your blade in. Unless the
You
blade
get to
shoots
roll with
out.
advantage as well.
Yeah. So you hit, but yeah. You hit. Roll damage. Add sneak attack. All right. Shava. Sho and Ula are swinging blades back and forth towards each other. Showing impeccable form right now, blocking this large blade Ula wields. Naroah, basically doing the dog thing, dragging Ula back. And you manage to sneak in and stab Ula right in the kidneys. And as she holds her sword up, looks towards Shava, looks back at Shoei, she's like, I'm so disappointed. And collapses. Her legs turning back to normal. Torn up, 1 foot sticking out of Naroah's mouth.
I just pick her up and swing her over the shoulder.
And she's gonna start making death saves.
Oh, can I heal her?
Can I use some medicine?
I have spare the dying.
You can do that on your turn. Like, Dice is like, okay, what now?
As a bonus?
Naroah just sort of drops her at everyone's feet, and I'm immediately running downstairs to try to find this guy.
Dice
What do
joins
I
you,
need to
Naroah.
roll? What am I doing to roll to find Abner? I'm still raging, so I can sniff him or some shit. I don't know. What am I rolling?
Roll me perception.
Can dice help?
Yes.
Okay, so dice is helping me. Rolling at advantage. I've rolled a total of 17.
You're able to tell where he's going. We'll cut you and Dice go downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else joining Dice down there? Bubbles, are you joining them down there?
Bubbles is pretty fast, so she'll keep up.
Just while I'm doing that as well, Connar, I want to let you know that I'm changing from bite to claws.
Okay. Do you remember I gave you that thing that allows you to use all of them? But
I can just use any of them in any order?
Yeah,
you didn't tell me that's what it did.
Yeah, I sent you that message a while ago.
Oh, it's not on my sheet. That's probably why I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So I be like, you guys are sure we went this way?
I found him. I picked his scent up, so I'm following that.
Okay.
Next up, Adria. Ula's bleeding out in front of you.
Can I free action have show collapse next to her?
Yep, you can.
Just, he's frantically looking at her, trying to figure out what to do.
Adria, can you do anything for Ula here or no?
I have spare the dying.
All right, you can cast it on Ula.
Okay.
Stabilize
now
them.
If I can find it on my fucking sheet. Because
It's a cantrip.
Never used it before. Is a cantrip?
Yep.
Okay, I found it. All right, yeah. I kneel down as well, and I say to Show, here, let me and
She's not dead, is
I
she?
put my hand.
She's dying.
Okay.
Yeah, I put my hands on her, and some kind of dark pulses come out of them, and
It's
I
like
stand up.
it's like the
Mhm.
tentacles you shot out earlier,
Uh-huh.
where
Okay.
but smaller, and they start weaving together some of the wounds.
Ooh. Oh,
Uh,
that's cool.
Some of them look like teeth. The wounds like close up like a mouth turning shut.
Ugh.
Nice.
Uh,
All right. She should become stable, but she will need healing in order to be in any shape to get up.
Yep. And we're gonna cut to downstairs.
Ooh.
Do a scene with the downstairs people. So downstairs,
Lying on the floor.
you see Abner
Around me.
standing
Can I attack
next
him?
to
Immediately?
Abner says, hold up. I wouldn't do that. He has his an eldritch blast at the ready, pointed towards what looks like to be some mummified corpse being pulsated with electricity over and over again.
Okay, I throw dice in front of the Eldritch Blast and attack him anyway.
I was gonna say Bubbles shadow steps in between him and the mummy and says, "All right, speak."
Saying, you can kill me now. I get to fire off one of these blasts before you do. And,
She's in front of
once I
the
kill the
thing.
mummy here,
Bubbles could teleport 60 feet in between him and the statue.
yeah, I
and
can still shoot around you. You're not a wall. You're like 5 feet tall.
I'm gonna grab.
Oh.
I'm gonna grab him while he's distracted, if that's okay.
Okay. Before
I'm gonna
and it is the
grapple and
new
literally
turn, so he has legendary action. So
which move at the end of someone's action, if I remember correctly. Looking at the DM's handbook here.
oh wow. Really lawyering here.
I was gonna bring it
Go
up
on.
earlier, but I didn't.
Go ahead. Do whatever you gotta do.
Abner's like, attack me now. I shoot the mummy. The entire ship goes down.
Okay, we'll survive.
It's true, Bubbles says. I can basically almost fly.
Yeah, and we also have a guy who can literally teleport us out here whenever we want.
You really
Well-
don't have a bargaining position. You should just surrender.
Yeah,
I mean, I already let the ape out.
and the ape's fine.
Oh no.
Oh well, then we'll live another way, won't we? Even if we all die, you won't be alive either. will you?
You could just surrender. We're not planning on killing you.
And I'll
I'm
survive.
planning on it whether or not you answer
Roll
the
me
question.
intimidation
With advantage because Bubbles is helping me?
with advantage.
That is natural 19 plus 7.
Abner, the Mexican standoff going on. Stares back at you. Stares back at Bubbles. Stares towards the mummy. Back at Naroah. Back at Bubbles. Back at the mummy. Back at Bubbles. Back at Naroah. Back at the mummy. Abner goes, taking out a book very similar to Adria. Master, why have you failed me? I've been so obedient. I've been doing everything you wanted. Come on. Honest.
Eyes up here.
He throws his book at the flame, at the electricity pulsating.
I would like to try and catch it.
Lightning catches it.
I don't even get a chance to try and catch it.
Roll Dex, but with disadvantage.
All right.
Because
Can I roll
staring at the
acrobatics?
book gives. No, just a dexterity check.
I don't have a thing for that on my sheet. I either have a dex save or an acrobatics,
That-
which are both the same.
You have
roll
a
dex save.
dexterity. You just click on the section on the
Yeah.
side where it says strength dexterity. You click on the actual
Yeah.
bit where it says dexterity.
Like how I
Yeah,
did.
click on that. Yeah.
Okay.
DM,
Yeah,
do we get a
7.
break?
Yeah, we're gonna do a break in just a second.
Okay.
And you
sweet.
said roll it with disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. 16.
Not. You
Not enough
managed.
to catch a book that the guy's tossing right next to me?
Right. Not without taking some electric damage.
I'm okay with
Bubbles will
that.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Bubbles.
Demon book. We know what's up.
I'm gonna give you 26 electric damage, Bubbles.
Perfect.
You catch the book. It has caught flame.
I'm gonna put Abner in a fucking grapple, please.
All right, you managed to grapple Abner.
I'm gonna crush his ribs. As well.
I
As
Let me
used
kill
the
him.
Abner
water
down there.
that I brought with me to put out the fire.
Can you walk?
He's weak after doing that, but he can walk.
Not you. I'm talking to Bubbles.
Oh yeah, I'm fine, Bubble says. Her
Okay.
hair is like in like a full-on afro.
I'm gonna help Bubbles up to her feet and just go pop at that. We're gonna take Abner upstairs. I crack Abner's ribs.
Yeah, Dice helps Bubble up because you're busy grappling Abner.
Do me a favor, Dice.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you grab his left and right foot and sever the tendons right behind his heel?
Does
We
so
just tie him
Vince
up,
with
Bubble says.
Dice has already done it. What?
Thank you.
As he cuts the leg, he puts his knife into the tendon.
Mm-hmm.
The sword, the big knife that Dice uses, separates it like he was separating Play-Doh.
There you go.
What the?
Oh.
Naroah, as you're holding on to him,
Mm.
he starts sinking through your arms like you're not holding a solid anymore.
Oh, fucker. Okay.
And he starts growing eyes in different places. It's like, what's happening? What's happening? And we're gonna go on break.
Okay.
Take a
Oh,
10-minute
he's
break.
so bad.
10-minute break.
Yay. We'll be back, probably.
We'll be back.
All right, we are streaming. We are live.
Hooray! So, when we before the break, Abner was being held by Naroah and Dice. Dice was about ready to cut this guy's tendons, but his foot came off. And Naroah,
Yeah.
his hair starts falling out.
Right.
And he starts sinking into his shirt. And you're holding his suit jacket
I put a suit jacket on.
over yours.
Yep.
It's sweaty.
I'm fine.
And this is what appears on the ground
Oh, cool.
of Abner. And it starts whispering, "Kill me! Kill me!"
Okay. I kill it.
How do you kill it?
I will just fucking tear into it with my fucking claws, dude.
All right. You start doing so, and it just sort of starts. As you rip into it. If you don't mind me describing this kill.
Mm-hmm.
You start tearing into it with your claws, tearing off like the many jaws that it grows, teeth flying across the ground, eyes, as it slowly reforms, but you just keep tearing in until finally you just kick whatever flesh mound is left into the electricity.
Mm-hmm.
And it burns up and shrivels into a raisin.
Okay. I take the jacket back off and sort of fold it and tuck it under my arm, and I sort of put a thumbs to the door, quietly gesturing for me and Bubbles to leave. Bubbles has put the fire out on the book, I imagine, at this point.
Roll me
I brought the water
my-
with me.
Roll me a quick perception check before you go.
Well, I was
that
gonna
is-
ask. I wanted to roll to find out. Does this look like a normal skyship engine to me for a ship of this size?
There are a bunch of tubes sticking into this guy's back.
Does he look alive?
I would
You do
recognize
see
this, right,
it.
Connar? Being of my nature.
Yeah. It's pretty common sometimes for people to take easy ways out. If someone's magically inclined or a slave is magically inclined, before they can get any stronger to combat them, they'll sometimes strap them into an airship engine and use them to power the ship. It's not humane.
He's alive, right, though?
He's alive, and once disconnected, he will die. But his existence is nothing but pain.
Bubbles, we're going to land the airship, and then we're going to give this person a death.
Okay. We can
I don't
figure
believe
it
I
out.
started. Let's go. Come on. I also rolled 18 on my perception.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
real life
you can kind of hear this guy whisper,
I only got a 10.
What do you say?
"Help me. Help."
Actually, Bubbles, can you do me a favor?
Depends on what the favor is.
Can you get a Connoration and see if you can get this person out alive?
So Bubble says, I do have one idea, but the airship should definitely be landed when we try it.
Absolutely. Please, at the very least, get the professional opinion of a wizard.
Yeah, we can
But I
get
trust your
him
judgment.
too.
Okay. You go do that. I'm going to go and get show very briefly.
All right. So
And Dice, if you don't mind, I'll visit you in. I'm going to give show some time with her friend.
Yeah.
His friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to land this ship.
Good luck. Take Adria with you. She has a brain.
Really? I would have never guessed.
Don't ask me. I walk back into the room.
It's more directed
regret the
towards
part.
Adria, but all right.
I want a
I
comic
walked,
of that little exchange.
Yo, Adria, get down here and ignore the fucking crime against humanity.
So I go back to the room and I gesture for Adria to go to where Dice is calling.
Righto.
Shava, would you mind going and seeing if Bubbles requires any help? Maybe there's some loot to be scattered. If Shava's there, Posie, are you alive?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello. Do you want to... Bubbles is just in the other room, attempting to speak with Mr. O'Connoration. I'm just going to be a moment.
What was that?
Just go see Bubbles in the pool room with the dead manticores and such.
Okay.
I sort of walk over to Sho, and I hand him the Abner's jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take it?
He stares at it for a long moment before slowly reaching his hands out and taking it. He
Do what you will.
kind of turns it over in his hands a few times, trying to see if there's anything worth salvaging from it. Anything worth any sort of money or anything like that, or anything that could be useful.
It's a nice jacket. It might sell for like 100 shiny, but that's really about it.
He kind of sets it down next to him, and at this point is where I'm like stable and bound, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'll go join the others. You have your conversation with this one.
Ula comes through. You're always one to cheat, aren't you?
Maybe just a bit.
Not playing fair. That's why you won the first time. Snuck in a blow.
Maybe I was just faster than you.
She and she tries to laugh, like blood comes out. No.
He reaches for it, he's like, don't do that again.
Is he dead?
I think so.
Then I have no reason to be here anymore. Thank you. I wanted him dead for a long time. He did not treat anyone right.
He didn't, but at least he's gone now.
He deserved it. I would have done it, but I owed his father a favor. Yes, an honor thing. He probably wouldn't get it. Yes. But my duty is done. When you land the ship, let me off. I'm going to return to my homeland. Wherever that is now.
Alright. It's a deal then. I have no problems letting you go back home.
She'll live a good rest of your life. You deserve it.
He just kind of laughs and he turns and looks out the door where everybody left, and he's just like, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah. Is the dog lady staying with you?
I don't know for how long, but yes.
She associates with a very dangerous man. Do not trust her. That's just my take on it. You're not one to listen to me anyway.
Can you tell me who?
I mean, it should be frankly obvious. Do you remember? It was a while ago. There was a little man and her actually came by. You were pretty young at the time, as you were just starting. You were pouring tea for Abner. He was talking business to this woman and the tiny man. You spilled the tea on Abner. He was going to hit you. And she stood up and tried to defend you. It almost started a really big fight over some stupid tea.
Sho giggles a little bit at that one.
She leans up. She pulls you close. What are you wearing? I
He
just
laughs.
noticed you're practically naked. What
He
is
just
the point? How is this practical in any way?
He just looks over at her and he's just like, nobody can deny me. That helps in most situations, actually.
You fucking little flirt. Little slut.
He laughs and he just looks over at her and he's like, I'm still not good at pouring tea, by the way.
Yeah, no, don't bother. You're like 10 years. Ew, no, ick. You're like little brother, and that's all you're ever going to be.
Good. That's all I want.
That's all I could ask for. She gives you a hug.
He hugs her back.
And
Very.
you lose your AC bonus because she's covering it. I'm kidding.
he
An arrow comes through the window. You die instantly.
he hugs her back, like trying not to hug her too tight as not to hurt her anymore.
Yep.
But he is just happy to have her back in like his life.
Are you cold? It's got to be cold.
He shakes his head and he's just like, nah, I've gotten used to it. Most of the time, I don't even have to move. They just pick me up. It's quite fun, honestly.
Really, you have just gotten lazy.
According to you.
You've always been lazy. Lazy boy.
It's fun to kick back every now and then.
She shakes her hand. Next time, if we get to duel, hopefully it is not to death. 1. And 2, it will be 1-on-1, and it will be fair.
I like the sound of that.
Cutting to. Let's cut to Bubbles.
I'm here too, as well.
Naroah is there and Shava. Connar's like, oh, you finished the job?
Yes.
Yeah, did the monkey come out yet?
What? What monkey?
The big monkey in the other room?
Yeah, we
No.
literally told you about it for a long time. Big orangutan, Chinese.
Yeah,
teeth.
no.
Bubbles peeks in the door to see if he's still sleeping.
The monkey is still sleeping.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need you to come to a different place. Bubbles, can I speak with you for a second?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Can I speak with you for a moment?
Sure, what do you need?
You can do this in the company of yourself or others, but I expect everyone to be sworn to secrecy.
Yeah. But Bubble
In
says
that
it doesn't matter to me and separates herself.
All right. That book you carry, the one
Yes.
from the fellow,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of things that Boros wants, I imagine one of those items would be said book. Could you do me a very big favor?
Sure.
You make sure no one from Boros' company ever lays hands on that thing.
Bubbles, the book is halfway burnt. By the way, it is half a book.
Well, half of the book.
Looking at it gives you a headache.
Oh yeah. No,
Still.
I mean it's essentially the same book as Adria has, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the remnants of this thing could be incredibly dangerous. I fear it may be associated with something Boros is, quite frankly, after. And I'll be honest with you, Boros has troubled me for quite some time in terms of his mental state and what he is trying to achieve. It would mean much great things to me if you continued to keep certain items out of the hands of myself or others.
Bubble says, very well. I won't try and sell the book to Boros, but if it comes between me trading this for something like Uglug's life in his return, I'd have to give it up.
Don't worry,
But
I won't come to that.
I'm not going to be willingly giving anything to Boros unless I was thinking that we were getting truly a fair deal out of it. And a fair deal, I take into consideration the consequences of anything that he would have with that item.
And I'll take the fall for the spell that you failed to retrieve. The reason Oglug is with him in the first place is on account of something similar in the nature to that book. And if Boris is to find out the nature of Adria and her book at the same time, I fear the worst.
Very well. I'll keep a tight lock on it.
And it would help me very much if you pretended that we never had this conversation and you treat me with the same hostility that you would normally do so with.
Bubble says, well, it's a good thing I still don't trust you, so the hostility will probably still be natural.
Continue doing that. And if it comes down to it and you have to kill me, well, appearances are appearances.
Bubble says, this conversation is a perfect way for you to attempt to win my trust and then backstab me in the long run. So do not worry about me treating you any different.
I appreciate it.
It has been noted.
Guard it with your life. Keep secrets.
So, Connar goes, so did you need me for anything?
Yes, we're taking you down to the pilot room. We need to land the ship and see if we can remove someone alive. If we can't, then we'll kill them.
What do you mean alive? Who's down there?
Oh, they got somebody hooked up to the ship generating power.
What?
Yeah, so
we go down to the room.
We gotta remove him in a way that won't kill him.
So you head down to the bottom of the ship, and Connar doesn't usually show any emotion most of the time. Looking at this, he's absolutely fucking disgusted. As soon as we land, we're removing him and giving him a mercy kill. There is no saving this man.
There's no saving this one?
No.
What would removing him do? Would it hurt?
It'd be one last ounce of pain, and then he'd die.
Would it not be safer just to kill him in the machine?
Either way, he's gotta die.
I'll make sure it happens.
Quickly. I can't
I'm
stand looking at him like this.
I'm the quickest killer on here. Everyone else go upstairs. I'll deal with it.
Dice is like slowly descending the ship. The rest of Adria.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say when you join the rest of the crew with Bubbles and whatnot.
Okay.
Next to Bubbles, you see this gross creature next to Bubbles. It talks to
good
you.
Heavens, what is that?
Ignore me, Adria. No one else can hear you. Or me.
She
so
takes
gross.
a step back.
I don't like it!
Adria.
What do you want?
Adria. It's me. It's me. Adria.
The voice starts speaking to you.
This is what happens, Adria. When you try to leave. When you disown me. You end up like this, Adria. Do you want to look as beautiful as me? Right now?
Each one of the mouths opens and talks with the same voice, sinking into the flesh mound with a new eye popping out here and there, receding in with more eyes.
This is what happens. Stay in line, Adria. And maybe you get to make it to the end.
And she nods fearfully.
Adria, you're gonna need that book from Bubbles. Just open the book. Put the half book inside. Close the book. Those are your next orders. You won't fuck that up, will ya?
She shakes her head timidly.
No, I didn't think so. You're a good girl, Adria. Now watch this.
And it pops.
Oh God!
It pops just like a bubble, teeth and eye exploding everywhere. Everyone in this room looks covered to you in this viscera, and they just don't see it. They don't see it, Adria. Shava, you look at Adria. Adria looks like she's having a mental breakdown right now.
Is everything okay?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Are you lying to me?
Bubbles.
Uh,
No. Can I roll deception?
Ignore her?
Shava, roll me insight.
I got a 22 on my deception.
You only roll low whenever fucking Ogwug's around her.
Oh, damn it!
Fucking hell!
Fuck!
Natural 19.
Shava, you can tell she's lying.
Adria, I swear to God.
I ask her again whether she's hiding.
Just
She's so clear. You don't now. Granted, you seeing through the lie doesn't mean she has to tell you anything. Or at
Yeah.
least,
But now you
Not
can
yet,
also
and-
tell everybody, hey, Adria's lying. She's upset about something.
nothing you need to concern yourself with.
Why the fuck you lying?
I turn to
Why you
Bubbles and I say,
I
"You
can't.
need to interrogate."
Oh my god! Stop
So
fucking lying!
okay,
Hold on.
so
Shava, what
I
did you
think
say?
Posie's trying to say.
I say, I turn to Bubbles
Shove.
and I say, "Interrogation time."
Oh no.
Naroah, you're downstairs, doing the final job.
Yep. Have we landed?
The ship has landed.
Okay.
Okay.
Connar mentions to you real quick. We're gonna have to release the monkey into the wild.
We can do that.
There's no way we're gonna be able to keep control of that thing on the ship.
Don't talk
Someone,
to me about all that stuff. You guys deal with that. Dice, get Show and her friend and the octopus. Everyone reconvene in the manticore room, and I will mercy kill this fellow and see you all there. You too.
if I may, on the note of the large primate,
You're not there.
Yep.
Huh?
You're
Oh.
not. You're not
Why
there.
the
You're
fuck is
too busy.
Naroah on this?
Because I
Connar
fucked up.
hasn't changed the thing.
Okay.
I'm in the spaceman room with dice and
Yeah.
Connoration.
So
So what's happening?
So Shava and
Bubbles
Bubbles.
are interrogating.
Yes.
Oh no.
Connoration and dice have come back up now that the ship's landed.
Has your patron given you any orders recently? Something that may make you uncomfortable? As Bubbles inches closer, covered in viscera.
There's a tooth right next to Bubbles' mouth. It's so close to falling in, you can see, but Bubbles will never be able to notice it.
Can I see that? Like, can I try and tell that Adria is like reacting to things that aren't there?
Easy.
Okay.
Can we ask her why she looks so disgusted with us?
Just the two of you head so close to Adrian's right now.
I'm sorry. Please, just back up a little bit. I need some breathing room.
Adria, whatever you're seeing, it's not really there.
All right.
It doesn't exist. You're being manipulated.
Of course.
What did they tell you to do?
Sounds like someone's gonna call their dad.
Stay in line.
They told you to stay in line. What's the line?
He wants me to pick him up a double turkey sandwich from Subway.
Shut up. Don't know me. Adria.
I believe this entity just wants me to behave. So.
All right. So is it at this point that I roll insight?
Adria, are you concealing? Yeah, actually, roll insight. Roll me.
I concealing by omission. I didn't
Concealing.
lie.
That
Then
I would
roll
still
me.
be able to pick up by an insight.
Roll me persuasion versus insight. This is the first time I've ever had to do this.
Okay. Interesting. That's a damn it.
Why the fuck you lying?
Yeah, Bubbles is like, we can't help you if you don't tell us.
I
Can you not tell us?
I'm sorry. Not at this present moment.
Adria, by the way, the book is on Bubbles, like, waist.
But I was actually going to say, I take it out and I say, this was on what's his face's. That's how Bubble says it. Person. It's the same as yours. I get a headache every time I look at either of them. So
you have like the biggest nosebleed right now.
Yeah.
Not that Adria can tell.
Yeah. Well, no, the nosebleed is actually real. Bubbles.
Yeah. I'm planning on getting rid of it. Are you okay with that?
I'd like to study it if possible. It might have clues.
would you like to study it, or does your patron want you to have it?
I want to study it. And
Roll me
that is
deception.
that is not a direct lie, because she does want to study it as well.
You still gotta roll a deception.
Yeah. It's still a lie.
A mission. It's still a mission.
21.
All right.
21, bitch.
Yeah.
Bubbles. Adria looks.
Yeah, no, I understand. They want to study it. It still doesn't mean that I think it's safe in their possession. Bubble says, "Okay. Well, if your patron doesn't want it, then that makes it easy." And Bubbles puts it in their bag. I can get rid of it without it causing you any trouble. I don't think we should study it. We need to get rid of it as soon as possible. I have an idea about how to get rid of it forever too.
This Abner was seemingly further along than I am with whatever dark forces we've stumbled into. Seeing that book could have answers.
Or it could end you up like Abner.
I want to study it specifically to prevent myself from ending up like Abner.
Bubbles turns and looks at you and says, "Is it safe to give it to you?"
Yes.
All right. Rolling an insight.
I wish that Oglug was here right now.
Adria.
Roll me deception, Adria.
Fuck.
Thank fucking God. Damn.
I don't want to turn into goo.
So,
you pick up that she doesn't know if it's safe.
Yeah, or at least that there's enough doubt that Bubbles won't give it up. And Bubbles basically says that it's like, no, I'll keep my hands on this one. Like I said, I have a pretty good idea about how to destroy it.
All right. So,
fuck.
Dice, back the show. Dice comes in. Are y'all good?
Show turns over and he just kind of nods.
All right. It was a pleasure to try to fight you, miss. Honestly, if you would have hit me, going to Ula, helping her up. Honestly, if you would have hit me with one of your swords, you probably would have killed me. And I appreciate you not killing me. Honestly, I thought I would have hit you already, but you've had a lot of people in my way before I could. And with that,
we've landed now.
We've landed.
I crushed the mummy's head.
You do that, and the ship powers down.
I need a cigarette. All right,
Show,
I'm going upstairs.
Show kind of turns towards Worm as the ship powers down, and he just kind of has like a sad little smile on his face. He's like, well, we don't have to deal with that ever again.
Thank the gods for that. Hours pass. An hour or so passes. The Whackbeard's airship manages to, hover close by, put down a ladder. Ula releases the
While we're doing that, Connor, if I can we search the ship for money or stuff?
yeah.
What do I roll?
I'm gonna say, given the hour, you guys are going to be able to split this 5 ways.
Mm-hmm. What do we get?
Splits. Actually, no. Split. Y'all get 1,000 shiny each,
Okay.
and I don't even know why I bothered rolling.
Just make it easy.
Make it easy. And with that, you guys, get back on your ship and back onto Blackbeard's ship.
Mm-hmm.
And then where did I fucking put that map? Jesus.
I don't know.
Oh no.
I'm off the bow or whatever, just having a smoke. The front of the ship. I think that's the bow, right? And the back
Going
is the
the
stern.
big smoke.
Coat off, just in that loose little dress shirt that she has.
Yep. And with that, let me, time passes. We're gonna cut to. Let me upload something very quickly.
Okay.
Real quick. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
I wish I had this ready, but once again, life has thrown.
It was
A box.
obviously all of the gnomes' fault. They distracted you
Yeah,
with their
You've been
tricks.
distracted.
them goddamn gnomes. So, give me one damn moment. I got it. Yes.
I killed a man.
You killed a man.
2 men. I killed a lot of men today.
Yep, you killed a lot of people today. And how does Naroah feel about that?
Nah, she's probably fine. To be honest, probably fine.
So what are you guys doing real quick while you're back on ship?
I'm just having a smoke with the dress shirt on, and the coat off by myself, unless someone is joining me.
You know who's gonna join you?
Who's gonna join me? Is it Oglug?
No.
Damn.
Damn it.
It's this big fish boy. You got a light?
A light a match.
Thank you. He takes the cigar, puts it up to the match, takes a big puff, blows some O's. So what was your job back on your where are you from?
I'm a janitor. Cleaner.
Janitor.
Hmm.
You don't look like janitor material.
I raise an eyebrow at him.
I'm a first mate to Whackbeard over there.
Right.
No one really talks to me. Well,
Why is that?
probably on behalf that I'm a big fishman.
There's nothing wrong with being a big fish, man.
Yeah, I've said that plenty of times before.
Hmm.
Their little Whackbeard's really disrespectful piece of shit nephew gets kind of scared at me.
Which one?
The one that looks like a weenie talking to the very attractive one.
The Jonathan the Doughboy?
Yeah, the doughboy.
Alright. check this shit out. I throw a nail at Denny.
Wait, what do you do?
I pick a nail out of the board and I just throw it at him.
Oh, hey, the two tokens that you were missing, I think, are below the ship.
Yeah, no, they are on the wheel of the ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Right here.
fixing it. They're fixing it.
Okay.
They're back now.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I wasn't
just
sure
real
if they were
quick.
like a
like
piece of
tangled
metal
in the
at Denny.
turbine.
Oh, who threw that?
I point at the other one, the big one.
Which? Oh, this guy?
This guy.
Didn't he?
Then he's
try
got
to
Brian.
Why would you do that? He's like, I didn't throw it at you, Danny. They start doing like the slap fights. Not, my name's Lokif. Actually, no, that's not his name. It's
Wow,
it's
even the DM forgot his
Gluggert.
name.
It's Gluggert. Gluggert Lokif.
Glugger.
You can call me
Nice to
Glug. Nice to meet you
Glug,
too.
son. I'm Naroah.
Pleasure's mine, miss.
Please. You gotta give
Oh.
me some as well, sir.
You want a cigar?
So long as I don't have to pay for it,
Anyone who throws anything at Denny deserves a cigar.
Alright. Pass it my way.
He he opens his case that he had around his waist. Tosses you one.
I light it.
It
I'll
is a
sniff it,
damn
but I
good
light it.
cigar.
Hell yeah. So how long you been working on the ship for, Glug?
Past 20 years, probably.
Must be hard work.
It'd be, but at least we're not on. I was more useful when this thing was a watercraft.
What was your job then? Just first mate? So you command the
First
crew?
mate, bit of shipwright here and there.
When
Can't
it's all
do that much
metal.
anymore since if I try to go below the ship, I'll end up falling 500 feet more to my death.
Is there a reason that you decided to go airship ways?
Captain's choice.
Yeah,
Says it'd be
listen to
easier to cross over islands. It's not like the ship can't go into water too. It just can't land on dry land without hovering.
Wouldn't mind
It's
a little
like
bit
it's
of...
like it's like yes. We've just invented planes. Why are we all of a sudden using planes instead of ships to go places?
I mean, the thing was expensive to get the ship like this. So
There's more dangers in the sky than on the sea, friend.
starting to learn that now.
There may be more monsters in the sea, but there's more deadlier monsters in the air with airships of their own.
Cheers to that.
Indeed.
By the way, when you get back, Shava, Aster's very happy to see you. You good?
I
What
want to
was-
run over to her and pull the skull out of my bag.
What's that from?
It's a home.
It's a what?
It's a home for our craft.
Oh. You put it on the ground. The bear crab looks at it. Ditches his old shell and gets the new manticore skull shell.
Perfect for defense.
Yes. It then hides into the shell. Adria, actually I'm gonna do Adria last. Showing Dice. Dice is like, hey, since we lived, you wanna do art?
Show's just kind of standing there holding the fucking jacket from Abner, just kind of having a moment. And Dice does that.
Dice is like, fuck, shit. I need to learn to read the damn room. Do you need a moment?
Show just kind of laughs, and he like looks at the jacket once more, and he just kind of tucks it away. He's like, it's all right. Oh, sure, I'll go with you.
Right. So, live art model. How do you think that goes? So,
I don't know. I
you
feel like
feel-
Joe just kind of lays there.
all right, hold that pose.
He just starts sleeping.
Do like a split and fall asleep while doing a split.
Yeah.
I called this one post-trauma relief depression nap.
Yeah.
Blackbeard go, this gonna be going on the fridge. Charlemagne is happy to see that you've managed to live. Master Bubbles.
Bubbles is like, I don't know what you were supposed to surprised about. The only time I ever got any type of damage was when I jumped on top of an electric mummy. And that one was mostly a choice.
Charlemagne fixes your hair.
He is now also poofy, as the static simply transfers to him.
Well, Bubbles, I can't expect any less of you. And you've kept it safe, yes.
Yes, I've definitely kept the book safe. Or wait, are you talking about the cursed skull? Or are you talking about the bells? Bubbles is like, why do I have all of the magic cursed items?
Does
Honestly,
Naroah hear that Bubbles has the bell?
Well, you know that
Bubbles.
Bubbles has the bell.
Oh, do I? I thought that was a secret.
Roll me.
No. Bubbles said that she swallowed them the last time that
And
you
the
asked her
skull?
about it.
And the skull? Don't hear
Well,
what Bubbles
yeah,
is.
but I'm on like the other side of the ship, so
Roll me
don't know.
perception, Naroah.
I rolled a 15.
Not enough. You're
Oh,
in the
no,
midst
sorry.
of conversation with
Yes, a 15. Yeah, cool.
with your boy Gluggert. Let's keep that a secret. And Adria, talking with Clara. I'm glad you've made it back okay. I do have, and you're safe, right? Nothing hurt you? Any wounds? I mean, I can't do anything about it, but
Nothing physical.
did you you briefly mentioned that this other man was like you, sensitive to the book or to whatever entity surrounds the book.
He had his own.
How did that go? Did you manage to get a book? Were you able to study it?
Bubbles has it. She won't give it to me.
Why not?
Doesn't trust me with it.
That's why not?
She thinks it's the dark bidding of my master. To be honest, I don't blame her.
I can easily. There's so much to be learned, and we're not going to get anywhere by just hiding it away or destroying it.
I agree.
I mean, go ahead.
I am worried that by taking this book I am falling into the clutches of exactly what this thing wants me to do, but at the same time, You're right. We won't know any answers unless we look, see for ourselves.
And exactly, Adria. Keep your book safe from the others. We have to protect this.
Agreed.
And Adria,
Yes.
we're almost there.
Oh?
Our next stop, I've told the captain. To take us.
Oh, do you mean?
And we're finally here. And let me just get the fucking thing ready, and then we can end the fucking session.
Yay!
All right, there it is, finally. All right. Where'd it be? There it is. We're finally at where she should be. You are closing in to Shadowwald's, the place you saw in your dreams, where the woman was staring back at you, telling you that you don't have to listen all the time to your patron. And with that, we're gonna end our session off as you guys approach this place.
No Uglug this episode?
No Uglug this episode.
Nice.
We've done a lot. We'll have an
Oh,
Uglug.
Yoglug, it's me, Sweepy! In the other
Ah,
place! Where
get
you
out!
are!
Throw
out of my
Sweepy out the
fucking room!
window.
I
Throw
miss him.
Sweepy out the window.
Ah!
I miss my dad. I miss my dad. Boogie, boogie, boogie.
All right,
Everyone just
anyway.
starts thinking that they missed their dad.
Yeah. Plugs. I'm Connar /Boosh /your DM. I'm so tired, but I'm going to stay up a little bit longer. Anyway, you can find me on Discord. Join our Discord. Find us on YouTube, where we upload the VODs for our streams. And watch Journey to the End. I'm in it. I play Quint. He's a good boy. Good, soft lad.
He's a baby.
Big, soft boy.
I can't wait to see the fan fiction.
The fan fiction is real.
We need to
It's
make more
happening.
fan fiction of all of our D&D characters. I'm
Anyway,
declaring it.
Oh, it's a good thing I have a server for that, don't I?
Nifty, plug.
Hi, I'm Nifty. You can find me at Queen Nifty on Twitter.com. I'm also the DM of Journey at the End. Please watch Journey at the End. It's really good. The first episode is up. You might enjoy it, probably.
I need to watch the first episode.
Please watch the first episode. It's a really fun, kind of existential, horrible, dread-filled universe that I have lovingly created to make everyone upset. So, if it makes you upset, then I've done my job, and I hope you watch it, and I hope you enjoy it. And I look forward to seeing you for the next episode, which will be coming soon.
Ashe, plug.
Hello, I'm Ashe. I played Adria. You can find me at It's Boomstorm on Twitter and Twitch and other places. I do art and streams, and I mean sometimes streams. I'm gonna try and do streams more soon. But yeah. Also, yeah. Watch Mount Dracula. It's a fun time. We're gonna be posting more of it soon. I
Yay.
DM that one.
Uh,
Anywho, that's it
Athena.
for me.
Hi, I'm Athena. You can find me at NixAthena over on Twitter, and actually that is also my AO3 if any of y'all care. I'm also
care.
in Journey at the
Oh,
End,
fucking course it is.
and I'm having a great time over there, so I highly suggest that y'all go see my daughter Serena doing Serena things. And yeah, I love all of my characters.
And Posie, plug?
Like, comment,
Question
and
mark?
subscribe.
None.
Tom, plug.
No.
Hello, my name is Tom. I was playing Bubbles. My plug today isn't a plug; it's a question. Why does this exist? It's a tongue scraper, and it's stainless steel, and I thought it was like a thing to like peel apples. It's for your tongue.
What? What?
Yeah.
I just want to point out
Where
that
is-
when
where are
Adria
you
was
posting
talking
this?
about the book, I posted the Reading
Uh-huh.
Rainbow theme song.
Oh, I saw that. I chuckled.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You did that.
So
Thank
that's
you.
my plug. Everybody, go get tongue scrapers and let me know how they
No,
are.
don't.
My
Tell us
plug
your
is I need you all to do things and then plug them to me.
Okay.
Plug
so,
more of a call to action.
And the last,
Yeah.
the last thing that I would like to do today, for everyone, is I would just like to thank our editor Danny, for all the hard work that Danny does. Thank you so much, Danny, for editing and uploading
Danny?
and controlling the
The
recording. We really
hottest-
appreciate it.
Most
Danny,
sexy
because-
editor out there.
Danny is
Because
the most
we
handsome
didn't-
and sexy boy.
What a whole fucking
It's true.
dude.
Danny?
What a lovely guy.
He's
Fucking-
such a great.
Danny, you're a queen, a king.
Whatever you want to be royally,
God-
that's you.
God
Yeah.
Emperor of
God, Emperor,
mankind.
King Danny.
Danny, just because we didn't do an edit this episode. Edit a little crown coming down on top of ya and
On your
some
name.
like streamers.
Yeah.
Like
Little and then edit in a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare and end the video. All right, bye everybody.
Bye, everybody. End the stream.
Oh fuck.
End the
Oh
stream.
god.